Today we're at SSAL, a 1 Michelin Star restaurant set in the bustling restaurant strip that is Polk Street in San Francisco. SSAL features a Korean-inspired course menu with an option of a carefully curated wine pairing to go with each dish. The course starts with hay-smoked oysters garnished with fermented chilies and chervil. The smoke from the fragrant hay actually accentuates the flavor of the oyster and works beautifully with the fermented chilies to create layers of complexity. Next was this tart of farm peas dressed with caviar and sesame oil. While I love caviar, I think this dish could have actually done without, as it detracted from the freshness of the peas and the potency of the sesame oil. Turns out caviar doesn't need to go on everything. Next came this unassuming bite of eel wrapped in a Korean seaweed. There was nothing unassuming about it, as it was my personal favorite dish of the night. The umami of the dish, balanced by the texture of the seaweed, made the neurons in my brain fire twice as fast as usual. SSAL, please don't take this off your menu, ever, or I'll come for you. This is bay halibut, dressed with nectarines and a spruce vinaigrette. The acidity of the vinaigrette was balanced just right to complement the subtle flavor of the halibut. Served on a beautiful piece of earthenware that was chosen perfectly to fit the dish. Next on the menu was this disguised Crab Juk with sea urchin. A deep, flavorful porridge dish that brought back memories of the comfort foods of my childhood, except reimagined with high-quality ingredients. Next, the waiter brought out this Abalone scallop fish cake, topped with a sake reduction sauce. The idea of marrying abalone and scallop was a wonderful way to bring together two very similar ingredients and create something that was better than the sum of its parts. In the middle of the course came this brick toast croissant. Now, usually the bread at fine dining restaurants is just window dressing, but this brick of flaky goodness stands on its own. The buttery layers of the croissant, the sweetness of the injolmi butter, truly one of the best renditions of table bread I've ever had the pleasure of experiencing. Next, the waiter brings out a medley of dishes that is the pride of the restaurant, which is this clay pot rice and seared rockfish paired with traditional banchan. A hint of familiarity, and yet the SSAL team has elevated this commonplace dish with high-quality ingredients and attentive preparation of the side dishes. Next came this quail dressed with raspberry reduction sauce with a built-in handle to pick up and eat with hands. Something about picking up the quail brought out a primal side in me that I didn't know existed. I kinda liked it. The last of the savory dishes was this braised beef short rib that was finished on Japanese charcoal and carved tableside. A perfect braise from edge to edge, with a wonderful beefy mouthfeel that brought me to a happy place. Moving into dessert, the waiter brought out this refreshing bowl of Bingsu, which is Korean shaved ice. Fluffy and light, with small cubes of peach delicately woven within and topped with mochi to add some contrasting texture. Finally, the waiter poured us some tea before presenting us with an assortment of refreshments to put a nice cherry on top of the evening. Before leaving, the head chef gave us a tour of the kitchen area that ended with this nice complimentary Polaroid to memorialize our visit. It was supposed to be just us in the photo, but we forced him to be in it. Doesn't he look like a nice guy? I think so. And that was Saul. While I may have a bias towards Korean food, because Korean food is awesome, Saul was an eye-opening exhibition of the great joys that Korean cuisine has to offer. The carefully crafted course menu took us on a journey that was exciting at parts, comforting in others, almost like a Korean drama, but with food. If you're ever in the area, go check it out and let me know what you think. Thanks for watching.